Hey guys, what's going on? Scorpio. I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you, Scorpio, and overall hope that the messages are useful for you, okay? And with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into it, all right? That's just for Scorpio. You got the Five of Swords coming out first, Scorpio, and you also do have the Eight of Wands, okay? You also have the Princess of Discs, and you also do have the Prince of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We got the Five of Pentacles coming out too. And with the Five of Swords, 55 could obviously be important to you, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, 5 could be. You can come from a household where you are part of 5 kids. You could have 5 kids. You don't have to. But right off the bat, there could definitely be, I don't know what's going on right now currently, obviously, like how you're feeling personally, because I still got more cards to pull out anyway. But for right now, try to not think, it's easier said than done, but like negatively, especially when it comes to like the things that you feel as though you lack, or the things that you feel as though you don't have right now. Basically, you know, the things that you wish you could have or possess, but you don't. You get what I'm saying? And that could be whatever, and that could look like whatever that looks like for you. But definitely try to not, overall so far, just think like that. Okay, it's definitely with this Princess of Discs and this Prince of Wands, it definitely does feel like whether you are a man or woman, feminine energy, masculine, it definitely does feel like you could even be at the beginning stages of something. This could be the beginning stages of healing, grounding yourself again, finding yourself again, starting over again, whatever. Is going to look differently for everyone. Someone could be into planting as well. Someone could have a garden. Someone could even like have like a marijuana garden. I don't know. Wow, that's important. But yeah, somebody could smoke, more power to you. But yeah, definitely try not to, I don't know, think about the things that you don't possess right now, okay? Because it's almost giving me an energy of like, because you could not be doing this, right? You could personally not be doing this, but for whoever that's resonating with as well, try not to look at like, for social media, for example, right? Or for instance, that's what I was going to say. You know, we look at other people's lives and look at what other people could have, or just anything of the sort when it pertains to that. Try to definitely not send that energy out kind of like into the universe, or be, again, down on yourself about like not having something that you want right now. With the Prince of Disc, yeah, like you could feel like things are moving slow for you right now, and I feel like that's not even the case for you, all right? That's just for Scorpio. With the Tower coming out, I'm gonna show you in a minute. You have the Tower coming out, and lastly, you have the King of Wands, okay? Yeah, with the Tower, is not necessarily the death card, but it definitely is giving me some sort of transformation type of like energy, the breaking and the crumbling down of like, something that you used to know, whether it's a mindset, a relationship, and it could be platonic or romantic, but it definitely does seem like right now, I don't know, because it could definitely be about a particular person. It could be about a fire sign, okay? It doesn't have to be. Whoever this is, you can find this person attractive as well, all right? But yeah, we're going to get into it. But you have Aquarius energy out here. You can say Taurus as well with this Five of Pentacles, and fire sign energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius with this King of Wands. What's this Five of Swords? Messages for Scorpio. You got the Two of Cups. Okay. What's the Eight of Wands for Scorpio? You got 2 coming out. You have the Hermit coming out for the Eight of Wands, Scorpio. And you also do have the Moon, Cancer and Pisces energy. Okay. You got Virgo out here now as well. What's the Hermit in the Eight of Wands for Scorpio? What's the Hermit in the Eight of Wands for Scorpio? Yeah, you got the Three of Cups coming out. I don't know if you're listening to readings and they're saying, you know, someone could want to reconcile with you, or someone could even have secret feelings for you. This person could have ghosted you. You could have ghosted the situation, or the situation could have just burnt out, fizzled out in any way, shape, or form. But I definitely do feel like, I don't know if you're talking to someone new. Someone feels like another person could definitely be like lying about talking to other people. And this is definitely giving like more romantic interest. Even if like things aren't built up to where you're like seeing somebody regularly, someone's like, I don't know, they're second guessing whether this is you to someone else, Scorpio, or obviously someone else, or you to someone else, right? It still applies with this Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. It definitely does feel like, even with the Eight of Wands, you got the Hermit, the Moon, and the Three of Cups. Because it almost gives a mind game. Like someone definitely, it feels like, wants to talk. It feels like reach out, have some sort of conversation as well. But it's almost more like whoever this is, they're keeping that almost like to themselves. I feel like there is some sort of emotion that someone is not fully letting out and expressing towards you, which is allowing time to kind of like pass. You get what I'm saying? Because even if that resonates with you, and that doesn't even have to be romantic, like with Two of Cups, that's more of like my friendship card, you know, acquaintance. It could be romantic, but it's very, very not surface level, but it's like in the beginning stages. Or this could even be somebody that, yeah, like you're cordial with them. Like things could have ended, but things definitely are like very cordial. But yeah, I feel like someone has some sort of emotion they are not fully expressing. And back to what I was saying with the Eight of Wands, it almost feel like someone's trying to, it's almost like fantasizing or daydreaming. Like someone's trying to like send you some sort of message, almost like telepathically. I don't know too much about that, but that's almost like what it's given. And it definitely does feel like whoever this is, you're on somebody's mind. It feels like a lot with the Eight of Wands. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom, you have the Seven of Wands. This could be someone you could be, hey, I'm trying to protect myself from this person, or whatever the case may be. This person could even be a family member. But yeah, what is the emotion though? What's the Moon for Scorpio? Yeah, you got the Five of Cups. Came out fast too. 555 could be a thing for you as well. That could be someone's lucky number. But let's move on. What's the Princess of Disc for Scorpio? What's the Princess of Disc? You got the Ace. Yes, you got the Ace of Disc as well. You could be wanting to get pregnant, Scorpio. You could even be waiting for like a new opportunity to come your way, which I definitely do feel like it is. And you got the Seven of Swords as well coming out with that. Be aware of like opportunists, scammers too. It's something about scammers. Yeah, be very wary of like scammers, people trying to scam you, trying to give you stuff for free, people wanting information from you. Someone could have definitely got another person pregnant on you as well. What's the Ace of Disc and the Seven of Swords for Scorpio? What's the Ace of Disc and the Seven of Swords? And yeah, that kind of ties back into, try not to think, yeah, you got the, damn, a lot of fives. You got the Five of Cups. This was the Four of Cups, excuse me, y'all, rambling. You got the Four of Cups coming out for the Moon. Yeah, you got the Five of Cups coming out though for the Ace of Disc and the Seven of Swords. Excuse me about that. Same feeling still applies for both different messages, but especially with this Five of Cups, and it goes back into I was saying, like, don't feel like you don't have, because that's what this energy is giving me with this Princess of Disc, is, and obviously with the surrounding cards around it, but it's giving me a lack energy. Is giving, you know, oh, I'm not the Queen of Disc, you know what I'm saying? Or the King of Disc, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like, don't cheat yourself out of all the things that make you special, that make you different, that make you intriguing. Because it's almost like you with that type of mindset of like, you know, oh, I don't have this, or this person's doing better, or oh, I should be here doing this, or I feel like I should have more, or, you know, I'm lacking in this area. It's almost like you're forgetting now, you know, how far you have come, the things you have accomplished, the places that you have gotten yourself out of. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like all those things, the moment you start thinking negatively about just life and where you're at and the progression of it, is almost like, damn, so now everything that you've accomplished to get to this point in your life, you get what I'm saying, to be stable, you get what I'm saying, whatever that looks like for you, to have a job, to have money, you get what I'm saying, especially if you're one of those people who, you know, you did stress about certain things, you did stress about getting a good job, you did stress about getting your own place or getting out of a certain relationship, and now that you did it, it's almost like, okay, now it's something else that's bad to focus on. Hopefully I'm articulating the message correctly, but it's almost like, yeah, do not ponder on the things that you don't have. We all want things, you get what I'm saying? We all want to further ourselves, to better ourselves. It's a natural, I feel like, a human instinct, you get what I'm saying? You never really want to be where you are for too long unless you are comfortable there. But with this energy, it doesn't feel that way. It definitely does feel like wherever you are, whatever you're going through, you could be feeling a little bit of like uncomfortability. And it could be revolving finances as well. But again, do not cheat yourself of all the things that, again, makes you beautiful, no matter man or woman. And don't discredit yourself with all the hard work that you put into yourself. You get what I'm saying? Again, to get out of bad relationships, to get over different traumas, etc., etc. You get what I'm saying? You came a long way. Applaud yourself. With the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Yeah, someone could have even got like sneaked at work, like got fired, got sold out, whatever that looks like for you. What's this Prince of Wands or some sort of like deal? Someone could have even had like a miscarriage as well, or again, someone could have had a baby on somebody. Yeah. You got the Ten of Wands for the Prince of Wands. I don't know what's going on with that. Because they're good energies, but it's like the surrounding cards around them are just not as good. What's the Prince of Wands and the Ten of Wands? We got the Princess of Wands coming in. Yeah. And do not allow anybody to make you feel like you're inadequate to like be with them, be friends with them. Because that's what this could also be talking about. Yeah, with the Eight of Cups. And what's the Ten of Wands with the Princess of Wands? Look who came out. You got the Queen of Discs. Exactly. Remember like who you are as well. Yeah, because it shows that it feels like overall you have a very stable energy. And I don't know what's exactly stressing you out. For some of y'all, definitely could be like an actual person. Again, making you feel like you aren't doing enough as well. But with this Queen of Discs, it's almost like you're going to be okay. Kind of like what I said with the Princess of Discs. It's like some of y'all could feel like, oh, I'm not as grounded or as stable as, you know, the Queen of Discs. And look what happens, she comes out. But it's almost like the more you kind of hone in on your own energy, and yes, you know, that the regular stuff, like go after the things that you want to do, especially when it comes to like, some of y'all need a real creative outlet. Okay, some of y'all could just literally go to work and go home. You know, sip wine, again, smoke a little bit, whatever the case may be. But try to find other things to kind of occupy your time. Because it feels like you are able to birth a lot of different ideas, but it's almost like it feels like someone doesn't know how to hone in or channel the direction they want that energy to go into, or like what it looks like as well. You got Earth sign energy out here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, with this Queen of Discs. What's the Queen of Discs? And some of y'all could actively be pregnant or about to be as well. Yeah, you got the Prince of Swords coming out. Yeah. Some of y'all could even be in school learning something new. I feel like a lot of y'all are about to start learning something new about yourself as well. What's this five of Discs? Excuse me for the... You got the Lovers. I don't know if this is like, because Valentine's Day coming up as well. Like someone's really feeling the lack of, it also feel like presence of people, friends, people they feel like love them. You get what I'm saying? I love you, you know, even though we never met. You show me love, I love you right damn back. You get what I'm saying? You got Gemini energy out here too. Yeah, Scorpio. You got the Queen of Cups, you have the Two of Swords, and you have the Strength. You got your energy coming out here. You got the Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces energy with that Queen of Cups, and Leo as well. You could be healing from a situation that you could have felt like someone just literally like disregarded the situation between them, you and them. You could have somebody blocked as well. You could be uncertain if you want to reconnect with somebody too. What's this Two of Swords for Scorpio? Whoa, what's the Two of Swords for Scorpio? You have the Death, Scorpio, your energy. Yeah, I don't know, like, you could definitely be in a time period where you're questioning on whether you want to persevere and stick a situation out and try to find like a common ground between you and somebody else, or completely ending it. Can I get one more? What's the Five of Disc and the Lovers? What is the Five of Disc and the Lovers talking about? And try not to give your energy to too many people as well. Yeah, with the Justice, try to find balance when it comes to your relationships, and I feel like platonic and romantic. Because for some reason, I definitely do feel like there's a relationship that's highlighted that's very dear to you. I feel like more than I feel like that you let on. And this could be for somebody else as well. Try not to, I'm not calling you big-headed, but you know, sometimes when we hear, yeah, with the Emperor, readings like that, you know, we're quick to say, oh, I'm not this, or oh, I'm not that, or I don't feel like that. Be real with yourself. You get what I'm saying? We're all human. We all miss people, whether you feel like you should or you shouldn't. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's definitely highlighted. And again, definitely do not give out more energy that I feel like you are receiving. And that's energy, that's time, that's vulnerability, money, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Definitely make sure that you are being replenished in any way that you feel as though you can be, okay? What's this Death? You got Libra energy out here too. What's this Death card? Yeah, you got the Eight of Cups and the Hierophant. I definitely do feel like, I don't know if there's a job you want to leave or a marriage or like a relationship. I definitely do feel like whatever is like troubling you, or is like questioning or if you should stay or you should go, or whatever hard decision you are currently facing or will be facing in the near future, I feel like you will, I won't say you're walking away. You get what I'm saying? Because that's up to you. Free will's a thing, but I definitely do feel like you'll make the best decision for you. I feel like either way you will listen, basically. Whether this is to the divine themselves, God, you know what I'm saying? If you pray about it, you get your own signs of tarot reading. Could not even be this one, right? But there's some sort of guidance that I feel like you will follow that will help you make some sort of right decision to walk down a path that is best fit for you, basically. And in that, I definitely do feel like you will encounter some sort of transformation for your highest good as well. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords. What's the Prince of Disc? And you got Taurus energy with that Hierophant. What's the Prince of Disc for Scorpio? The Prince of Disc for Scorpio. Whoa. You have the Two of Disc coming out, and you have the Seven of Cups. What's the Two of Disc for the Prince of Disc for Scorpio? What's the Two of Disc for the Prince of Disc for Scorpio? You have the Temperance. You got Sagittarius energy out here. And what's the Seven of Cups? You got the Hangman and you have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're also trying to see if something's real or not. You got Pisces energy out here as well with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, I feel like there's some confusion around hope. Not saying you don't believe in God or, you know, whatever you may want to call him. But I definitely do feel like your faith will be very, like, tested, especially if you were raised a certain religion, or that doesn't even have to be the case. You get what I'm saying? Everybody ages, everybody experiences life, everybody experience similar things to other people and completely opposite things from people as well. But we all experience basically the same things. You get what I'm saying? Joy, laughter, pain, hurt, whatever, right? But I feel like it's going to be a time. I don't know what's going on. It feels like more of like a spiritual upgrade, if you want to ask like me. Like this is giving me the energy of like someone being stripped from a lot of things that like makes them comfortable, makes them almost like sane, and being in a predicament where now is like, you know, you have to change certain things, you know, the way you think, the way you talk, the way, you know, you interact with people, even the way you interact with yourself. I definitely do feel like there's going to be some confusion about almost like what your future looks like. What's the Hangman? And if like something's going to work out for you as well. You got the King of Swords. You got air sign energy out here as well. And for some of y'all, this definitely could be about a relationship, how something's going to turn out with someone as well. Someone who possibly didn't really treat you right, with the Empress. What's the Tower? And you have air sign energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini with the King of Swords. What's this Tower? Yeah, you got the Two of Wands. Whoa, that's too many. Can I get one more? What's the Tower? You got the Two of Wands coming out already. And you have the Four of Swords, yeah. Like, I don't know if this is you or someone else waiting for some sort of like change to happen. I don't, because it's almost giving like someone's waiting to see something happen. Someone's waiting for a change to happen. It's almost like it's almost like losing a friend, getting back in contact, and this is just an example, or falling out with a family member, whatever, that you're like really, really close to. You reconnect because, you know, y'all both have a genuine love for each other, but it's almost like things aren't the same. It's almost like now you got to kind of like rebuild the relationship and regain like the trust. It's like someone could, again, this could be someone looking at you as well, right? To where they're waiting for something to change. They're waiting for you to change. They're waiting for themselves to change as well. There's a lot of transformation kind of like energy with this read today. But I definitely do feel like whatever a lot of y'all are going through and whatever decision, again, you have to make. Like, I feel like in a little while, there's a very important decision a lot of y'all are going to have to make if you didn't have to make it already. For a lot of y'all, it could definitely be in the near future with this Wheel of Fortune as well. And it definitely does feel like it's talking about your future, too. It has a lot to do about your future. What you want it to look like, who do you want to be with, what is the type of man or woman you want to encounter, you know, and end up with, if that's something that you like. You get what I'm saying? How do you want to raise your family? What career path do you want to go towards, etc., etc.? What type of person do you ultimately want to be remembered as well? What's this King of Wands? And I definitely do feel like, I'm not going to hold you. You have a lot of different energies who are, it feels like pondering, wondering about you. Like your day-to-day life. What are you doing right now, etc., etc. With the Six of Cups, especially someone, it feels like from your past or from your childhood. With the Ace of Cups, especially if this person's a fire sign. And if they're not a fire sign, you have a lot of sexual attraction to this person. And I feel like it's the same for them. What's the King of Wands and the Six of Cups for Scorpio? What's the King of Wands and the Six of Cups for Scorpio? Yeah, someone's definitely holding on to you. 44 could even be of importance. Scorpio, I'm being very compelled to say you are exactly where you need to be. And it's something about, if you hear that with the Seven of Wands at the bottom and you say, oh, I'm nowhere near where I need to be, or, you know, oh, things aren't working out for me right now, I'm also being compelled to let you know, like, it's because of your own vices, it's because of your own doings. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times we have a lot of power on changing different circumstances that we are in, etc., etc. And it's almost like you have the power to do those things. I don't know if some of y'all forgot. I don't know if some of y'all don't feel like doing the work to get out of any situation that you're in. But for a lot of y'all, you are exactly where you need to be. I feel like, again, you're about to go under some sort of transformation that's really going to, it feels like, show you a lot about a world that you are, because this feels like someone's like either going on a spiritual journey now, like they're about to experience some sort of awakening, or you're about to like get deeper into some sort of like awakening, like a spiritual upgrade as well. Like there's something that feels like the divine wants you to pay attention to. And it feels like your own strength. I'm gonna get one more card for y'all because it's bugging me, and then we're gonna go for y'all, Scorpio. What's the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups? Can I get one more for the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups, please? Yeah, try not to get caught up in like, yeah, you have the world. Try not to get caught up in earthly things, basically. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords. Try not to get caught up with like appearances. What do you look like? You get what I'm saying? How people are perceiving you. Who likes you, who doesn't like you, who's finding you attractive. Because it's almost like you are very beautiful. And it's almost like the message I'm basically getting is like you walk to like the beat of your own drum. Like you're on a path of your own. A lot of you, I feel like, are about to experience something very, very beautiful. Like very, very beautiful. And again, it's going to look different for all of y'all. But I feel like some sort of door is about to be open for you. Especially if it feels like a cycle is ending for a bunch of y'all. And this cycle is going to look different for each and every one of y'all. But yeah, the divine is guiding you through something. And it's trying to remind you to stay on path, yes. And again, it's something about like earthly matters, like especially if you know you have vices, which is drinking too much, you know, any sort of addiction. You get what I'm saying? Overthinking, thinking negatively. Try to shift a lot of those perceptions as well. You get what I'm saying? If you know you have a vice that you can't control or an addiction you can't control, well, I really can't speak too much about that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sending my love to those sort of situations, you get what I'm saying? Even if you don't feel like it's a problem, you know, say you drink too much, you know, and then the next day you feel like shit, you know, maybe limit, you get what I'm saying? Okay, I'll have one glass of wine tonight, you get what I'm saying? Or, you know, if the one glass didn't do much, I'll have half of a second one, you get what I'm saying? Even though I feel it, it's okay, you know, or shit, I'll have 2 shots tonight. And if that's too much, I'll just have 1, you get what I'm saying? If you do smoke, you get what I'm saying? I'll smoke once, you know, right before bed, you know, so I'm not lagging all day or I don't feel, you know, whatever. Yeah, because I feel like, yeah, a lot of y'all, I would say blessed, but it's something about staying on course and making sure that you do realize like how far you have come. Like, again, like I said, Scorpio, you are exactly where you need to be. And again, for those who, like I said before, may not feel that way, you know exactly what you need to do. Scorpio, that is your read, and I definitely do hope that the message resonates for y'all. And until next time, guys,